Before we continue on with any more interest and we play a quick game here, it's time for us to sadly pay the bills. We got to insert an ad here. And this ad is for Real ID. That's right. Now's the time to consider a Real ID. Real ID is the next generation of identification recognized across the country. Starting October 1st, 2020, you'll need a Real ID, valid passport, or other federally approved form of ID to travel by plane within the U.S. or to access federal facilities and or military bases. Paul, you going to be accessing any military bases?
I might, and if I do, I need a Real ID.
That's right. If you decide not to get a Real ID, your California driver's license or identification card will display the phrase, "Federal limits apply." I don't know how they're going to get that onto my current ID, but I assume sneak into my room in the middle of the night. Now, while Real ID is going to display a California bear with a star. So you want to get the bear with the star on its ass, all right? Real ID, safe, secure, smart. Now back to the show real quick. Paul, deadline's coming up for that Real ID. Y'all about it or nah?
I'm not really about it, honestly. I'm pretty happy with my passport, and the fact that the California wants me to get another ID, even though I already have an ID, and that ID doesn't even expire till 2023. For me personally, I'm just gonna ride the passport until 2023.
Yeah. And
how about yourself?
My passport has expired, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a little rough. So I think
you kind of have to.
I have to. I got to pony up if I want to fly. But we don't even know if the airlines are going to exist anymore. So who knows? Maybe that doesn't even matter now. But I don't fly. I mean, maybe I have to travel for work like twice a year, maybe. But I know you fly more. Definitely way more than I do. So travel for you is pretty important. I think I'm with you. This is a money grab. I mean, geez, they're coming after IDs. What are they coming after next? You know what I mean?
What's next? And it's like, are they coming after our doors?
Yeah.
Eventually they're going to come after our doors, and we won't even have doors
no
for
doors.
Privacy.
Like we're teenagers. You take the door off, so I don't get privacy now. Like, come on. We're adults here, okay? So anyway, I don't know if I love it. Especially now DMVs are like shut down. Like you can't even get it right now. So are they going to give us an extension? Like what's going on with that?
I would think they're going to give an extension because I can't imagine them being like, hey, like you got to get it by, I think the date was October 30th or October 31st or something.
October 1st.
October 1st?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like there's no way they're going to enforce that considering.
No, how could you?
What's going on?
I agree. Well, with that, know, Real ID. Got to get it. All right. They're our sponsor. They're our sponsor. But we told them, we said, hey, we talk real, okay? We'll let you sponsor the video, but we're going to give our real opinion. Because you might have a Real ID, but we have real opinions here on the Long Lost Friends podcast.